Gente, estoy con una de las bandas más importantes y que está dando pasos agigantados en la música, pero todavía les falta mucho camino que recorrer y muchos los catalogan como la nueva sensación en la música rock, y ellos son The Score. How are you guys?
Good, what's going on?
Good.
Welcome to Mexico.
Thank you, gracias.
Thank you.
This is your first time here?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
First time here.
As a band, this is our first time. We're excited.
How does it feel?
Incredible. I mean, we've been talking to our Mexican fans online for a long time now, so it's fantastic to finally be here. We can't wait to meet them.
Sentimos muy felices.
You speak Spanish, right?
No.
A little bit?
No. Un poco.
Yeah, many Mexican fans have been asking about that you come to Mexico to perform, and you're gonna perform tomorrow here, your first show. How does it feel about it?
For tomorrow, it feels amazing. It feels amazing to come to a country that loves us and that we have a deep connection with on like a musical front and a personal front, and then to never play here and then to sell the show out. It's an amazing feeling. So we're excited for tomorrow.
Yeah? What are your expectations about it? This is the first approach with the fans.
I mean, based on what we see online, and it's sold out, it's going to be nuts. It's going to be loud. It's going to be packed. It's going to get sweaty. It's going to be so much fun. We're really excited about it.
Do you have any special ritual before going stage?
Un trago de tequila.
That makes you feel brave?
Yeah, of course. Claro.
Okay.
No. No, I mean, I think we hang out and we do our warm-ups, and then we do the Mighty Ducks chant. And no, we don't do that. No, we just go there and try to kick ass.
That's it.
That's it.
Well, guys, I'm so surprised what you have done in the last 5 years. Your life has changed a lot. What does it mean for you? How can you handle all this craziness about you? You're living every day.
I mean, for us, we really feel like we've just become who we've wanted to. It's been a long journey of searching, exploring, trying out different musical sounds, but right now we couldn't be more excited about what we're doing. So it feels natural, which is an amazing feeling. It feels authentic.
Yeah. Okay. At the beginning, it was difficult to leave all your personal plans behind, to follow your dreams, to pursue your dreams. Maybe that's something that wouldn't be secure.
Oh, yeah, that was scary as hell. We both had full-time jobs, and my dad's a doctor. My whole family is like in medicine, you know, they're doctors in Los Angeles. And we moved from New York to LA. And then I kind of quit my job because I was like, I kind of need to put all my time into writing. And we were Idam moved out from New York to LA. His family's out there. So yeah, it was kind of scary because you don't really know what, you know, the future's. Yeah, I keep seeing my bank account going like down, and like I was like, oh God, and you know, and we've worked really, really hard and a little bit of luck, and we're here now. So I mean, it is a struggle, and even to this day, it's not easy because the more successful you are, the more challenges there are, and then touring brings a whole new set of challenges. You're gone a lot. You're trying to balance your work, you know, like writing in the studio with touring, and then personal relationships. You know, so it's just different facets of difficulty.
What are the things that you miss the most about your personal life or your life behind this?
What do we miss about our life behind? I mean, we get to. I don't know. I don't miss my day job. I don't know about Eddie. I don't miss it one bit. We get to do what we love. We get to create our own schedule now. I get to like wake up, you know, do my thing in the morning, roll into the studio at 1 o'clock. Like, this is the life. I personally, you know, it sucks to be so far away from my family in New York. But you know, LA is the best for us career-wise. So, and now I've, you know, we're flourishing in LA. So, I'm not mad about it.
At the beginning, it was harder to find the sound that you want to do with your music.
Oh yeah, we went through so many different versions or iterations of the project, like sonically, like what do we want to sound like? And even when we got signed, we kind of got signed as like an acoustic, clappy pop kind of band. but I think whenever that really wasn't really what we wanted to do, and it took failing in certain degrees to kind of find ourselves musically, like what we wanted to do. And I think a lot of that leaned more towards like an aggressive like rock style, but writing from our own experiences and our own like failures, and trying to figure out this whole journey that we're on, and trying to motivate, you know, other people, you know, around us to, you know, do the same.
Any artist had a huge influence on you in this process?
Yeah, I mean, right now we're trying to evolve our sound even more. We're trying to include bigger drums and guitars and get a more organic element to our music. So we've been listening to Kaleo is one of our favorite bands. We've been listening to Kings of Leon, trying to bring in some of that element into our recordings. And that also, I feel like, is a natural element that we already have created on our own on the stage. And we want to bring some of that live energy to the recordings. So that's what you'll see in the new album that's coming later this year.
Okay, many people classify you as a rock band, right? But when the people listen to your music, they realize that you have been mixed a lot of sounds.
Yeah.
It's a way to say to the world that you don't have limits,
Yeah.
like musically speaking.
Yeah, I think genres in music are kind of silly, because I don't think they really exist anymore. Like, you have a guy like Lil Nas, Country Road, like that's the #1 country song in America. But for us, we're a rock band, you know, but we use electronic drums, and like I've rapped on a record. Like, we love to collaborate with like an actual rapper. It's like, I think boundaries for music don't need to exist, and labels don't need to exist. I think you just need to do what you want and what you love and put it out, and people will respond to it. And I think that's what we try to do.
Yeah, and that's what's actually awesome about playing here in Mexico and building our tour fan base internationally. Because in the U.S., there's a certain way of doing things, and people try to put you in a box. They say you have to go down a certain lane. There's a rock lane, there's an alternative lane, there's a pop lane, there's a hot AC lane.
And you cannot do anymore. Yeah.
Exactly, and we find that's constrictive. So whereas if we can just do what we're passionate about, explore what we want, bring in different elements of different genres, and then there's an audience all around the world that's going to be receptive to it, and we don't have to fit within a specific lane. So that's why coming down to Mexico is so great.
Yeah, you say that you write your songs about your personal experiences, right? How do you feel when people react to your music, to your lyrics, to connect, for example, in a stage? How do you feel about it?
I think it's a beautiful and an encouraging thing, because I think everyone from any kind of walk of life has their own sets of like fears and insecurities, and it's funny when you connect with someone with something that you're going through that doesn't even speak your language, and that like looks nothing like you, and you know, doesn't share your faith or whatever it is. I think it's empowering. I think it's a beautiful thing about music, and I think that's one of the most fulfilling things we get to do as a band after all these shows, is to meet our fans from all different kind of walks of life, and to hear their stories, and to say how something we created in the studio has, you know, impacted them so much, you know, from how many thousands of miles away. It's an awesome feeling.
If you have to choose one message that you want to share with all your fans, what would it be?
I would say one message. I mean, I would say go for it. I think whatever makes you tick, whatever you love, whatever you do that you lose all sense of time, and you get so lost in it, you don't even know where you are. You forget to eat. You forget to go to the bathroom because you're just so involved. You need to pursue that and go for it, and also just understand that it's not going to happen quickly. It's really a marathon. It's not a sprint. Look at the big picture, and with that, you'll feel encouragement and keep going.
And what can you say to all the musicians out there that maybe are hoping one opportunity for a record or something?
That hoping will do you nothing. You have to put the work in. You have to write a bunch of songs. You have to be told no a lot more often than you'll be told yes, and then you have to have really thick skin and be your biggest like advocate and really everything you do has to come from here, because it gets really, really difficult. Like even when you are successful, it gets really difficult and there's more challenges. So I think no matter if you love it and you're passionate about it, you'll find a way to do it in some capacity.
Well, you released Stay the last year, but many of your fans are waiting new music. Can we expect new music soon?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we can't wait. We're really excited about this new music we've been making. We feel like it's some of the best stuff we've done so far. We're always trying to beat what we did yesterday. We're expecting to release an album later this year, so we can't wait.
Your second album? A
That's
whole album
right.
or an EP?
No, a whole album.
Okay. Well, guys, thanks so much for this interview. I had a great time with you. And finally, what are your social networks in order to all your fans be aware of what is next for you?
On Instagram, we're at The Score Music. Twitter, at The Score Music.
YouTube is a Score Music.
We just hit a million.
Everything's a score.
Yeah, everything's a score. And then, gracias, because we just hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube, which is crazy. And a lot of the subscribers and comments and views are from Mexicanos. So thank you so much for all your support. And we'll see you later.
Okay, well, thank you. I hope to see you soon.
Thank you.
And have a good day and a great show tomorrow and enjoy Mexico City.
Thank you.
Bueno, esta fue la entrevista con The Score. Yo soy Marco Rivero y nos vemos en la siguiente.